There was a time when people believed the future would be easier. Machines would do the hard work. Technology would give us freedom. Life would become more stable, more comfortable. But look around. We've never had more tools, more convenience, or more opportunities than we do right now. And yet, people are more tired, more anxious, more financially pressured. Something doesn't add up. If progress was supposed to make life lighter, why does everything feel heavier? For decades, the idea of the future was simple. Progress meant less effort, more machines, more automation, more comfort. Every new invention came with the same promise: this will make life easier. And in some ways, it did. We don't walk miles for water. We don't wait weeks for information. We don't spend days doing tasks that now take seconds. But here's the strange part. The time we saved never actually felt like time gained. Instead of rest, that space was filled with more tasks, more expectations, and more responsibilities. The problem wasn't that technology failed. The problem is that the pace of life accelerated faster than we realized. There used to be a clear line between work and life. When the day ended, it ended. Now, work lives in our pockets. Messages don't wait. Emails don't sleep. Notifications don't respect weekends. We are connected to everything, all the time. And slowly, being available stopped being a choice and became the default. We didn't notice when silence disappeared. We didn't notice when rest started to feel like falling behind. This generation was told something powerful: you can be anything. Start a business, build a personal brand, create multiple incomes, always improve. Opportunity is a gift, but it also carries weight. When everything seems possible, doing just enough starts to feel like failure. People don't compare themselves to their neighbors anymore. They compare themselves to millions of strangers online. And the highlight reels of others slowly become the standard we judge ourselves by. Stability once followed a predictable path. Study, work, settle. Today, life paths are flexible and unpredictable. Careers shift. Industries change. Skills become outdated faster than ever. Even people who are doing well often feel like everything is temporary. It's not necessarily worse. It's just less certain. And the human brain doesn't love uncertainty. Modern life isn't just physically busy, it's mentally nonstop. Every day we decide what to buy, what to watch, what to learn, how to improve, how to stay relevant. We carry hundreds of micro decisions daily. Not because we're weak, but because the system around us became more complex. Our grandparents had fewer choices. We have infinite ones. And infinite choice can quietly become mental exhaustion. We have more control over our lives than ever. We choose careers. We choose lifestyles. We choose paths. But with control comes responsibility. When life was structured, the system carried part of the burden. Now, the burden of designing a life often falls on the individual. Freedom increased, but so did the pressure to make the right choices. This isn't a story of collapse. It's a story of adaptation. Human beings evolved for a slower, more predictable environment. Now we live in a world that updates every second. The tools changed fast. The expectations changed fast. The environment changed fast. But human nature didn't update at the same speed. And that gap is where the stress lives. We're not failing. We're adjusting to a version of life that no generation has experienced before. The modern world didn't get heavier because we're weaker. It feels heavier because it moves faster, demands more attention, and never truly pauses. Maybe the real challenge today isn't productivity. Maybe it's learning how to slow down inside a world that doesn't. If this made you see modern life differently, subscribe to Curious Atlas. Because understanding the world is the first step to navigating it.